Hello, everyone. I would like to illustrate with you about how to use Storytel to digest long articles and get the insights that you need. This morning, my co-founder Erika showed me a very cool podcast called Hard Fork, and there's a episode about AI vibe check with Ezra Klein. And Erica asked me, what is my opinion about the interpretability that is mentioned in the podcast? So let us find the answer together.
This podcast is supported by Modern
And
Treasury.
when you open this podcast, now a page that shows the transcript. You click that, you can actually see the transcript. And in many other websites, you might say the same thing. Like as long as you can display the transcript, a Storytel would be able to extract the contents. So let me open the Storytel. It will start to generating the summary based on the transcript. As you can see, it identifies 22 story types from the long content here. And now it's doing summary for all the content. Now it finished. So let me see what it generates. It said this episode of Hard Fork featured who is talking about, discussing about the risk and implication of AI and disempower humanity and the religious element of development. It also lists the three key concepts. The first one is potentially drastically change society. There's some implications. And it also mentioned about there's the tile 20 is about this key concept. So I will go deeper what tile means. Tile 21 is also about that. 22 is also about that. And another thing is AI has the potential to empower human. And I see. So it's talking. The Kevin is giving an example in the tile 20. The third key concept is AI researchers often draw on religious metaphors. And got you. Yeah. So we get three key concepts from the episode. We can also go to check our summary page to get the details in a time-based view. So in this view, you will see all the story tiles, which is one topic that are extracted based on the time, and they are ordered by time, the time they appeared, and there's also a start and end time that is displayed on that. So by scanning through the Storytel, you will be able to get an understanding of what happens in the episode. So I'm just scanning through all the content. Okay, so as you can see, it's roughly about like every a few minutes, it will extract a story tile. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So by scanning through the story tile, I now get an understanding of what is talked about in this episode. I can now go check deeper about interpretability to see which tiles is talking about interpretability. So as you can see, tile 13 is talking about interpretability. So Congress is attempting to adapt the society, social medias. So it's talking about social media and interpretability. And it talks about machine learning's interpretability. So this one is talking about the interpretability, but Congress is acting about social media. And this is about the safety of the AI. So let's look at this one. Okay. So the two speakers seem to be arguing about the how to implement the adaptability and how the government can use that to develop a coherent view. Okay. So let's also check the 13. So 13, when I open the story tiles, you can check both the summary here and also you can inspect the source text. Okay, so it's like talking about blueprint the AI Bill of Rights, something like that. Okay. Yep, so these two tiles talk about interpretability. With this, I can also ask Storytell more about the interpretability. Please list the appealing that are displayed in the content about interpret interpretability. Or maybe I can just copy here. AI interpretability. Okay, so I will just ask this. Yep, so it generates some responses, the lead for government and input mechanisms. The Congress is attempting to adapt the social media era by slowing down development of AI and insisting on interoperability to ensure privacy, okay, which may slow down development, but in the long run will create a better system. The lead for complaint to be transparent about now inner working of the AI models in order to be able to move forward with their development. Interesting. So this is all appealings that I talk about. So now I can search about well this is talked in the original content by just going to search in the story tile view. And now I can see, oh, it is in tile 12 that was talking about governance. This is about governance and the input mechanisms. Second talk about is the ensure the interpretability to ensure privacy setting. I think this is what I talk about in the 13, so 12, 13. So the Storytell is now trying to zoom into the area in which the speakers are talking about this thing. As you can see, 12, tile 20, 12, tile 13. And there's also the interpretability. They talk about slow down the algorithm like development in the short run, but long run will create a better systems. Uh, yeah, so it actually talks about tiles 14 is extract from here. And it also talk about uh, the lead for transparency. So this is another I see transparency. So as you can see, it is actually answering the question based on the 12, 13, 14, and 15, the summaries that about this topic, which is all around about interpretability. And I can also ask about what should Congress or government do in the development of AI? And when I ask this question, the Storytell will only use the context from the content that you provide to answer those questions. And we can see it's generating the answer. So based on the content above, it says slow down the development of AI and insist on interpretability. Regulate AI development by requiring companies to be transparent. So there's a transparency needs to be done. And implement governance and implement mechanism. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good answer based on what we talk about here. And as you can see that I can use Storytell to quickly get an overall idea of what is talking in this long episode with just a few minutes. And I was able to go deeper and asking questions and let the AI to pulling different tiles and contexts and pulling the answers, creating the answers for me. And even better, the answer is better than what I can give. And hope this illustration is useful. And at the end, I want to also share my opinions about the questions that Erica has about interpretability. Interpretability is very crucial for AI. And the thing is because right now we have AI that is very, very powerful and naturally there will cause mistrust between humans and AI. The problem here is that it's a black box. No one really know what it's doing, and we have very little chance to give a controls to like the ChatGPT or GPT-4. And we humans are naturally feel more comfortable when we are actually given the context to AI that they answer specifically on that. That would give us a better ways to know what this is based on, and also more importantly, when it gives the answer, there's a very easy way for us to treat go back to the source content and understand why the AI is giving the answer. In fact, that's the motivation why we built the Storytell by having both the channel functionality and the Storytell functionality. So one key observation that we had is that when we allow users to provide the content and we chat with the content instead of open domain, it actually gives a user a lot of controllability about what the AI will be based on. Like for these cases, the AI is purely based on the context that I provide to the AI, which is this episode. So all the answers will be based on that. And also secondarily, when we have the Storytell, which display break these long articles into more digestible Storytell issues only a few minutes, and we also display the source context. Whenever I had got answer, just like what I did, whenever I got answer, I am able to go to search in the find in the Storytell summary, and also um, to understand why this is giving the answer here. So hope this is useful, and we're very looking forward to continue to improve the interpretability of AI by using leveraging Storytell and building more features about to increase the trust between humans and AIs. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.